What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds. We're back at Copart for another Copart walk around. Let's jump into this video today and see what we find. How about a 2003 Chevy SSR? I can't believe I'm actually seeing one of these out here at Copart. I've never seen one at Copart before. I'm kidding, this is mine. I'm joking. This is not for sale. This is what I'm currently daily driving while my Impala is at the auto spa getting cleaned up. What I'm looking for is somewhere over here. There's a couple things I saw. One, a Supra. Absolutely going to look at this here in just a minute. I'm hoping that it's a manual transmission. I would be very interested in that. How about this though? A Saab. I think this is a 2004 Saab 9.3 2.0 turbo. I love these. Yes, 04 Saab 9.3 ARC, whatever that means. Aren't these good looking cars? I guess it's, well, I guess it depends on who you are, right? I personally, I just love the design of them. I think they look great. It's a good looking car. Why is it here? It doesn't even look like it's wrecked. Some of the cars that end up here, I just don't understand. Oh, ooh, wow. Oh, yeah, well, let me try not to breathe too much of that in, but I don't know what all of those colors are. All I can tell you is they smell real bad. That smells real bad. You got a magazine with a dog. I wonder how old that magazine is. This side looks a little better. I don't know what happened on the other side, but that is great. There are things growing on the other side, guys. I don't know, man. I really wanted to show you more of this car. The smell, the heat and the smell is just, it's pretty rough. That is a doornail, automatic. It's a shame. It's got a little damage here, and I guess that's what it's totaled for. I would drive it. I guess some people are really picky about their cars, man. You know, a little dent here and some scrapage. I'd try to get as much of that paint transfer off as I could. I wouldn't care though. I'd drive it just like it is. It needs tires, it needs an interior, it needs a lot, guys. I was hoping this one might be in a tad bit better shape than it is. And of course, you've got your purists out there. They're gonna say, that's not a Saab, that's a GM. Saabs quit being Saabs when GM took over, and I suppose to some extent you're right. I mean, Maserati quit being Maserati when Fiat Chrysler took over. You know, it wasn't body by Pininfarina, and it was no longer Ferrari components. It was more, you know, Chrysler stuff. I don't know. Should we even try to start this, guys? Do you even want to hear this, or do you even care about an old Saab? I do. I want to hear it run, so I'm going to throw a jump on it and just see what it does. I hear things happening. Lights are coming on. That's a good sign. I think I heard some fuel pressure too. I don't want to get in here, guys. This is really rough. Yeah. Yeah? Uh-oh. Nothing? Why? I know the ignitions on these can be a little finicky. I wonder if it forgot the key fob. There it is. There it is. Ooh. 110,648 miles on the odometer. It's got an exhaust leak. You've got an airbag malfunction. Contact your local Saab dealer. I can hear an intermittent misfire as well. Everything in here is sticky and nasty. The window tint is bad, but the important window works. And the steering works, although it makes clunking and crunching noises. Brakes feel good. It goes into gear. Well, and does the air conditioning work? I don't think the air conditioning, yeah, I don't even know how to, oh, the fan's all the way on high and it does nothing. The vents are all stuck. Look how nasty this is. I mean, look down here. Really? No. Guys, I wanted to love this car. I did. I wanted to love this car. Unfortunately, it smells absolutely awful. And it certainly doesn't run very well. And, you know, the interior is cosmetically challenged. So I think with all of those things taken into consideration, I think I'm gonna walk away from this one. But there is a Supra sitting across from it. How about a 1987 Toyota Supra? Aren't these beautiful cars? I see this and it makes me think of Lunar Outlaw's garage. He's had some fun with his Supra, guys. He took a motor out of like a, I don't remember if it was a Lexus, a Toyota. I think it's the 4.3 V8, and he crammed it under the hood, and then he went and threw a supercharger on top of it. What is it, a 2JZ or 2UZ? I don't know any of this stuff. This isn't my wheelhouse. I'm just letting you know. You should go check out Lunar Outlaw's garage, and if I remember, I'm going to put a link below this video for you to go check him out. If you like Supras, I think you're going to be really interested in what he did with his. It was pretty phenomenal, man, and it is a beast of a car. He has spent probably tens of thousands of dollars getting that car to where it is today with that custom supercharger, custom wiring, custom tuning. He's got a lot into it. So I saw this sitting here and I was like, man, I kind of want one. I do, I kind of want one, but I'm hopeful that this is a manual transmission because I know they came in automatics. Looks like we can't get in through here. Let's walk around to the other side and see what we can see. A little bit of body damage, who cares? Broken mirror cap. What's this say? Pusher? Pusher. Back in my day, you know what a pusher was? Well, if you're as old as me, 43, you probably know what a pusher. Oh, it's an automatic. You probably know what a pusher is. Oh boy, yeah. Oh wow, that smells old. Yep. You got the removable top. I don't know, did they call that a Targa top? I can't remember, but it does have the removable top, which is really, really cool. Back in the 80s and the 90s, man, that was a big deal, having a Targa top that you could take off, or T-tops that you could pop off. You wanted the T-tops or the Targa top. Sad that it's an automatic, 240-some thousand miles on the odometer. The dashboard is absolutely destroyed. Center console, same thing, but the back seats look great. And so do the front seats. They're really not that bad. I wonder if we can get in here and... of course it's dead. I already knew that was going to be the case. Let's see, can I find the hood release? I'm willing to see what this little car will do here. I don't know. Kind of disappointed it's an automatic though. You know, but still, how many of these things are still out there in existence running and driving? Now, I don't know that this one runs and drives. It's got an S on it, so I know that it's supposed to start, but I don't know anything about it driving. Ooh, somebody's been under the hood of this, haven't they? Did they steal the battery? No, I'm looking right at it. I thought the battery was supposed to be over there. Let's see if I can find a hood prop, and let's see if we can prop this hood up real quick so I don't have to hold this while hooking up a jump pack. Well, I take that back. It looks like there's a hood shock right there, so I'm assuming somewhere right there is where the hood shock would have went. So there's not going to be a hood prop for this one. We have a 7M GE engine. What does that mean? Not a clue. Not a clue. Other than, what is this, a straight 6? Looks like a straight 6. Yeah, I think it's a straight 6. And you guys tell me, man. 1, 2, where's the distributor? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's a straight 6. Yeah, I'm not saying it's a bad engine. Not at all. A lot of good engines out there were straight 6s. This one's taped up past the mass airflow sensor. That's usually not a good thing. Tape usually fails and you end up sucking air. I'm going to hook a jump pack up to this. We're going to see if we can get this little thing to start. Heck, maybe we can even try to put it into gear, even though it says it doesn't drive. Well, let's see what it does. Let's see if I can climb in here to even try to get this thing fired up. I like this little car. I kind of don't even care anymore that it's a... Oh, ow. I just sat on something very sharp. Ah, that hurt. Oh, we have gauges. Ah, come on. Do I have to put my foot on the brake? Not in 87. Come on. Really? I'm gonna have to climb over there and put my foot on the brake. No. I don't think it's gonna make any difference. It doesn't. Perfect. That was for nothing. Even in neutral. Nothing. Ah. That is a shame. Really. Nothing. All right. Well, that sucks. You've got ECT, power mode, hazards, windshield washers, digital climate control. It's even got TEMS, like an adaptive suspension for this thing. You've got sport, normal, power mode. Looks like a seat adjustment, mirror adjustments. What a cool old car. I mean, I know it's in really, really rough condition, but take a look at this. It even has the books. It even has the books. Oh, wow. I wonder what something like this would even go for. I'm going to try to get out of here without getting whatever sticking me again. It has live sound audio. All right. Well, let's climb out of this. It is pretty rough, guys. It is pretty rough. Look at all the well, peeling of whatever this coating is off of everything. It's still a good looking car though. I think anyway. I like the old Supra. I just wish it was a manual transmission, and I really wish that it would have started. Because it's got an S on the windshield, so I assume that was for start, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. It doesn't do anything. Not even crank. So somebody was in it. Somebody did a tune-up on it. I guarantee you this thing runs. Who says there aren't cool cars at Copart, man? Look at this C43 AMG, but that's not it. Look at the Mercedes sitting next to it. This, I want this. I want this. It says no brakes. That's fine. I'll take it. I'll take it. When you got an intake like this and you got an exhaust like this, I'm assuming this is a turbo diesel, right? Look, oh man. Mike and I could have so much fun with this thing. The problem is the way they've got this set up. Does this just sit over the intake, or do you actually have to take this off before you open the hood? My guess is it's actually attached, and you can't open the hood without taking this off, which means jump starting it, well, that would be next to impossible. And it's missing a dipstick in there. There's your battery. Hell, I might be able to get the jump starter on this and see what it does. Anyway, we'll get to that in a minute. The C43 AMG, why is this one here? This thing looks perfect. Absolutely perfect. Not like the Mercedes that's sitting next to it. This is a beautiful car. Unlike the Mercedes sitting next to it. Anyway, let's take a closer look at the C43 AMG, shall we? Oh yes, yeah. I'm gonna be very careful. I don't want to bump the door into the other car over here. It's got a service tag in it. I tell you guys all the time, that's a little concerning for me when I see these. It doesn't necessarily mean that there's something wrong with it, but it probably does. It probably does. Ooh, we get a free Sonic burger with this card. I'm assuming it's dead because, of course, because they're always dead. That's a European car thing. They're always dead. So, good thing I've got a booster pack. Let me climb out of here. Be careful not to hit the door. Let's pop this hood. Bi-turbo 4MATIC. Let's see what she's working with under here. Come on. Where is it? Is this one of those? There it is. Oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. No, this ain't gonna run. This is not gonna run. Nope, nope, nope. This has been sitting for a long time. Look, there's even like peanuts. there's peanuts under here. Oh my goodness. You had like squirrels. There's poop all over there. Look, the mice were chewing up everything under here. What a shame. There's your charge pipes down there disconnected. You got a coolant pipe here, completely disconnected. Lots of hoses unhooked. And then you got your maintenance records right here. Air filter, 6/1 of 22. Plugs and boots at 64,000 miles. What does that say? Something diff fluid replaced, 2 of 23. This thing was on the road recently. It was on the road recently. I wonder what happened. Obviously something very bad, maybe turbo failure, I don't know, but there's a lot of parts that are disconnected on this, so we're not even going to make an attempt to start it, because if it did run, it wouldn't be good. Let me make sure I close this door. Okay, good. Now we can move on to something more my style. Yep, Bad Apples Motorsports. I'm telling you right now, this is me. You think for a minute I won't drive this all over the place, you're out of your mind. I will. There's your boost gauge right there. I love this. Your exhaust, your intake. Oh man, this is something. That's what I'll say. This is something. Looks like the windows may be stuck down. Someone was doing body work. You know, it wouldn't take much to send this to Mako and have them shoot a really cool color, like, I don't know, lime green or something. You could really have them put some color to this and make this thing pop. I'm wondering what the interior is like. Let's take a look. Oh, no carpet. All right. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, that's that's something. That is something. No door panels either. Oh, that's nice. Oh yeah, no windows. I don't think there's even any glass in here. Oh my goodness, this is a car you just roll around for fun in, I guess. This is something, man. Looks like it's got 287,000 miles on the odometer. Who knows how much of that is accurate. My question, and it's got a, look at these. What do these switches do, I wonder? Right here, you know. Oh, we got the NOS. We got NOS coming. Yeah, I don't know. 207,000 miles. Let's be honest, on an old turbo diesel, 207,000 miles isn't that bad. And you can see this has been sitting for a very long time. But the good thing is it's a diesel, right? It is a diesel, which means there's a very good possibility she'll run. This hood might actually open. It's even got hood pins. Oh, it will. The hood will open. So I guess that air intake doesn't do a whole lot, does it? It just kind of sits over it. There's your turbo. It's missing the oil dipstick. That's fun. That battery looks new. That's a 3 of 23 battery. Oh man. You know I want this. Hold on, why do we have 2 oil dipsticks? Can somebody tell me that? Why is there a dipstick right here and another dipstick right here? Let's see if it's got oil. It does, it's full of oil. It's got train air horns, are you serious? Here's your emergency stop right here. I've worked on one of these before. It wasn't quite this old, but I did work on something similar to this at one point. The fuel lines on this are in pretty rough shape as well. It's different. There's supposed to be a place you could prime these, if I remember right, because I guarantee it's lost its prime. On mine, there was some kind of a plunger, and you had to push it over and over and over and over and over again. And eventually, after pushing that plunger repeatedly, you could get the prime back to your fuel system. Unfortunately, I don't see that on this one, and everybody knows that diesels require a lot of power to start. So I'm going to hook my booster pack up. We're just going to see what it does. Hopefully this door, can we get in? We can. Perfect. I want this. I just want to see if it'll crank. If it starts, that's great, but really, it's a diesel. It'll probably run, guys. It may not run in this video, but we could get it home and we could get this thing running. I guarantee it. All right, are you ready for this? I'm so ready. that train horn, I gotta know if it works. I don't know what all these buttons do. Is it wet in here? We had lots of storms. There's lots of, it's kind of nasty in this car. Oh yeah, to be honest. Let's put the key in and see what happens, if anything. Oh, things are happening. Don't know what those do, but we'll turn those on. The horn kind of works. It runs. Really? It runs poorly. Give it a little gas, it runs fine. Oh my goodness, really? Really? Yeah, no brakes. It goes into gear. It's got some brakes, but not much. Okay, all right. We're not gonna force her to run any longer than that. I'm thoroughly impressed that it ran at all. It's listed as, oh, the door doesn't close. It's listed as mechanical damage. And God only knows what that is. This thing is a trip, man. Did it have power all along? It did. It didn't even need a jump. It had power the whole time. Damn thing tricked me. You know, this, what is this, a $500 car? I'm thinking this is like a $500 car. I would do it. I don't know why, but man, I would have so much fun with this car on the channel. I would. I don't know what I do, but I'm telling you, we would have a blast with this hoopty. Now, I'm just wandering around out here. I'm not really looking for anything in particular, just seeing what's here, and I ran into this. And this is, well, this is intriguing, I suppose. Okay, well, that's a small block Chevy, probably a 350. Could be a 305, I don't know. Should have a stamp on the pad right there, but it's rusted, so I can't see it. You've got your reverse headers. They're flipped upside down. And you've got a drive shaft. You got some Malibu, a bottle of Malibu here, being used as the catch for the radiators. That's fun. Radiator hose, you know. This is something. I have no idea. I have no idea. Let's come over here and see what it says. It is a 41 Chevy Coupe. Ouch. Wow, that's what this was. It's been hacked and cut and welded. Look at the welds. Look at those welds. Ouch. It's rotted. Look at the welds down here. Yeah, whoever did this, listen, I'm not a welder, but I'm just gonna say it, you are not a welder either. Then that is why I don't weld, because I already know that's what my welds would come out looking like. Look at this. Oh my. You can see rust bubbling under the vinyl top. Oh my goodness. This is very similar to what I have at home. This looks a lot like my 1940 Chevy Master sedan. Of course, I don't have the big trunk and I don't have the small windows, but yeah. Okay, this is, you never know what you're gonna find out here. Oh yeah, oh wow. There's a 20 amp house breaker sitting right there. That's not a good sign. That's not a good sign. Okay, well, I saw this sitting there and I was like, man, I at least got to show it to you guys, right? It's cool. It's cool. You know, somebody probably was building this just for fun. Maybe they built it with their kids or something, you know. It's a good time. Hell, I'd consider... No, I wouldn't. I almost considered taking something like this out on a ride, but, you know... No, I think I'll pass on this one, guys. Now, everybody keeps asking me to show more Toyotas, and I'll apologize off the bat by saying Toyota's just, it's not my thing. It's not that I don't like them. It's just, I'm just not all that interested in them. I know, I'm interested in a lot of really weird, bizarre, crappy cars. Yeah, I'm interested in that. But since some of you has asked me to show you more Toyotas, here you go. I don't even know what it is. What is a little Toyota Camry? It's a Corolla, 23 Corolla, and boy, she's got a lot of hail damage. A lot of hail damage. And listen, I had to really resist showing the Mercedes behind it, okay? Because I was going to look at the Mercedes, but instead, I thought, you know what? My subscribers have been asking for more Toyotas, so I'm going to show them a Toyota. This is nice. It's black on black. Maybe it's even got a black interior, like black on black on black. It's got a little damage to the front bumper here. Not really sure what happened. Maybe the clips just came out, I think. I don't think this is anything serious, and I don't think that's got anything to do with it being here, but hail damage. Lots, I mean lots of hail. Oh, wow, I didn't even see it all down this side. Good Lord. Oh, well, I guess I totally missed that the Mercedes was smashed. So good thing we're looking at the Corolla instead. Boy, this thing's got some serious hail damage. This is really bad, guys. Really bad. Oh, I like the interior, though. I do. It's cloth. It's not leather, but I really like how they've got black with these deep red inserts. It smells like water. Why does it smell like... It smells like mildew. Oh, whoa. That's interesting because it has all of its windows. Once you smell that smell in a car, you'll never forget it, guys. You'll never forget it. It'll be part of you for the rest of your life. You'll be 80, 90 years old in a nursing home, and you'll still be able to remember what that Toyota Corolla smelled like, you know, 30 years ago. It's it's that bad. It is so bad. This one's got power, though, and how many miles does it have? 10,000? 10,000 miles? Oh, it was a short person. There we go. Let's scoot that back. Oh man, we got all the underglows. We got all the colors. Oh boy. Yeah, well. God, this car stinks. Wow. Fuel low. Yeah, I'll say. 160 miles an hour. I think that speedometer is being just a tad bit over optimistic. I don't know. Maybe it could do 160. I don't think so. Android Auto error. Welcome, Wesley. Wesley Weenie. It said Wesley Weenie. I wonder who programmed that in there. Yeah, it goes into gear. I mean, it's a 2023 with 10,000 miles. Boy, look how close that is. Let's move it up just a hair just to get it off that Mercedes back there. There we go. We'll give it a little bit of breathing room there, man. We'll pop that hood. Now, obviously, everything works on this car. You know what I mean? Brakes feel good. Windows work. Air conditioning is on, and it works. But boy, does it stink in here. It just smells so bad. This is a rough one, guys. Somebody's horn is just going off like crazy. Watch out, it'll be mine because I left my SSR way down there. Come on. Open the hood. Let's see what we're working with under here. Oh yeah, that's 160 mile an hour all day long. Yeah, absolutely, guys. This is definitely an engine that'll do 160. I'm kidding. I seriously doubt it. Okay, look. I like the little car. I would drive it. I absolutely would. Maybe not this one because the hail damage on this is way worse than what I would really want to drive. But with that said, it's going to be heavily discounted because of all the hail damage. Now, the problem with these cars is, you know, these are worth money, especially the hail damage ones, because these aren't actually wrecked. You know what I mean? You don't have to worry about there being frame damage, suspension damage. So you're going to get a lot of rebuilders looking at something like this and going, hey, there's money. Because on the Carfax report, it's going to say hail damage. Someone is willing to pay more for a car that was hail damaged and totaled than one that was smashed and totaled, you know, from an accident. So what a rebuilder is probably going to do is they're probably going to bring this car to the shop and they're going to give it a skim coat of Bondo. You know, they're going to sand all of it down and they're just going to fill in all the dents. You know, they'll either go over the whole thing at once, because that would probably be easier than trying to go through each individual dent. Or if they really want to be nice, they may actually try to pull the dents. I wouldn't bet on it. They're probably going to Bondo over every single ding on this car, and then they're going to repaint it, and it's going to look brand new until the Bondo starts cracking and flaking off, as Bondo almost always tends to do. You know, you'll own the car for a couple years, car washes, baking in the sun, all of that good stuff, and then eventually you'll come out and you'll see cracks and the paint will start chipping off. You'll go through a car wash one day and the whole skim coat will come off your roof and your car is going to look really, really bad. And that's the problem, because if you're a public buyer, public bidder, and you're bidding on these, you're going to be fighting against people that are looking to rebuild them and actually flip them for a profit, whereas you're looking to keep it for yourself, you know? And I'm not saying you can't find good deals. You absolutely can find good deals. When it comes to something like a new Toyota like this, yeah, you might have your work cut out for you on something like this, guys. And with that, I'm going to get out of here. I want to thank each and every one of you for taking the time to watch my videos. If you enjoyed today's video, hit the thumbs up button and consider subscribing to the channel. Till next time, stay safe out there, everybody. I look forward to seeing you all again very soon in the next one.